everyone, welcome to Revive Kids. Today we have some exciting things in store for you. I hope you enjoyed the episode.
Hi Revive Kids, my name is Ezekiel. Today we're going to learn about how God is omnipresent. So let's jump straight into it.
Hey Revive Kids! Today I have something really cool to show you, and you can definitely try this at home. All you'll need is a cup, it can be a glass cup, any type of cup, a bowl filled with water, and a piece of paper. Okay, now to start off with, can I ask you a question, Revive Kids? Do you think there is anything in this cup? Is there anything inside? If I'm putting my hand in, I can't feel anything. I can't smell anything. Oh, okay. I can hear some of you saying, no, there's nothing, and some of you saying yes. Well, let's find out. Now, next, with your piece of paper, I want you to scrunch it up. And now you are going to put it inside your cup. All right. Is there anything in the glass cup now? Yes, you were right. We have the piece of paper. But is there anything else inside the cup with the piece of paper? Okay, some of you are saying yes, some of you are saying no. Well, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this glass cup inside my bowl of water. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, now who can tell me, do you think the paper is getting wet inside, or is it staying dry? Let's find out. Wow, isn't that amazing? The paper didn't get wet at all, and it went inside the water. You see, boys and girls, inside the cup with the piece of paper was air. And we can't see the air, we can't feel the air, but the air was inside the cup. In the same way, our God is omnipresent. He is everywhere. And there'll be times when we can't physically see Him, we can't physically touch Him, we can't smell Him, but our God is there. When you are feeling sad, when you're feeling happy, or maybe when you're scared, our God is there with you. He is everywhere. He is omnipresent. In Jeremiah chapter 23, verses 23 to 24, it says, I am a God who is near, says the Lord. I am also a God who is far away. No one can hide where I cannot see Him, says the Lord. I fill all of heaven and earth, says the Lord. Jeremiah 23, verses 23 to 24. You see, our God, He is everywhere. He is close to us, He might be far away, but He is everywhere. And just like how the air protected the paper from getting wet, our God will protect you because He is everywhere and He is close to you. So He will keep you safe, He will guide you, and He is always close to you.
Wow, how cool is that? Now it's time for the Bible story.
This is the story of Jonah and the big fish, found in the book of Jonah, chapters 1 to 4. Once there was a man called Jonah. He was a prophet, which means he gave messages from God to people. One day, God told him to go to the city of Nineveh and tell them to stop doing really bad things, or God would have to punish them. But Jonah did not want to go to Nineveh. He did not like the people there and wanted God to punish them and not forgive them. So he ran away to the town of Joppa by the seaside. He saw a ship going to a faraway place and decided to buy a ticket and get on it. He thought God would not be able to find him there. When Jonah got onto the ship, he was feeling very tired and he decided to go straight to sleep. He didn't know it, but up above on the deck, a terrible storm had begun. A great wind was blowing the ship around on the waves, and it was about to be broken into pieces. The captain and his men were throwing things into the sea, to try and stop the boat from sinking, but it wasn't working. All the men were praying to their gods when the captain noticed Jonah was still sleeping. He woke him up and told him to pray to his God for help. Jonah explained the storm was his fault. God had sent it to stop Jonah from running away. "If you throw me overboard," Jonah said, "the storm will stop." The men did not want to do this and kept trying to save the ship from sinking. The storm became worse and worse until finally the captain and his men decided to throw Jonah into the water. They asked God to forgive them and then tossed him overboard. Immediately, the sea became calm and the men thanked God. Meanwhile, Jonah sank deeper and deeper into the water, but God had prepared a big fish to find him and swallow him up. Jonah was now inside the belly of the fish. He began to thank God for saving him from drowning in the sea. He realized it was silly to try and run away from God. Jonah stayed inside the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Then God told the fish to give a big cough, and Jonah shot out of its mouth and onto dry land. He was very happy to be out of the fish. God told Jonah to go to Nineveh and tell the people to stop being bad. So this time Jonah did as he was told. And when he arrived at the city, he began to tell all the men, women and children that God was very sad about all the bad things they were doing. The people were very upset when they heard Jonah's words, and soon everyone, including the king, prayed to God and said they were sorry. God was very glad to forgive them, but this made Jonah so angry. He didn't think they should be forgiven. He sat outside of the city and hoped God would change his mind and punish them. While Jonah was waiting, it became very hot. So God made a nice plant with big green leaves grow up and stop the sun from burning Jonah. It made Jonah very happy. But the next day, God sent a worm to gobble up the plants. Then the sun beat down on Jonah's head, and he became hot and sweaty and most unhappy. He sulked and wished he could die. Then God spoke to him. "You are sad, Jonah, about the plant which shriveled up, but you did not make it or look after it. The people of Nineveh are much more important than a plant. I love all of them, even their animals, and I will show them my love and forgiveness."
Wow, Revive Kids, wasn't that an amazing story? Now today we have learnt lots of amazing things, but there are 2 main points that I want you to take home from today's episode. The first is that God is omnipresent. That means God is everywhere. Wherever you go, He will go. He will never leave you. When you're feeling scared, happy or sad, He is also there with you. Just like in the experiment we saw with the cup, how air was protecting the paper from getting wet, that is like our God. He is always there. Even if we can't see Him, He's there to guide and protect you. Point 2, God is there to help you. In the story of Jonah, we learnt that God wanted Jonah to do something. And Jonah was feeling scared, so he ran away. And then he was gobbled up and swallowed into a big fish. But you see, God never left Jonah. Instead, God was always there with him. And in the end, we learnt that God helped Jonah get out and gave him the courage to do what God had asked him to do. In the same way, that's like us. You know, God is always there to help you. There'll be times when you're feeling scared and you don't know how to do something, or, you might be feeling scared or sad, but God is there to help you and to guide you through those circumstances. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Now, if you want the latest updates or to watch past episodes, please make sure you're following us on social media or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great day.